Shalom, this is your brother Rapah from GMS, New York. This video right here is prophetic movie scenes of Hollywood. Started off with the one everybody knows, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Why is this prophetic? Let's take a look. We all know the storyline. About machines taking over. So it's supposed to be set in the future anyway. But James Cameron, the guy said who actually dreamed this dream and added it in the movie, he was the director. He said he had a dream like this. But this is prophesied all throughout the scriptures, and the thing about Great Millstone, we're not afraid to speak about this. We speak about it on the highways and in classroom videos. It's part of the scriptures. That's why we speak about it. It's the words of the prophets. Now you see, life is normal, and then this happens. Let me read to you Isaiah 34:4. We always going to back it up with scripture. It says, "All the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens be rolled together as a scroll." That scroll is what you just saw, that mushroom cloud. Alright? "And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth from off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. But my soul shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse, the judgment. The sword of the Lord, which is the thermonuclear missiles, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. And the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea." Yeah, Basra is a city of Edom on the ancient map, and Idumea is Greek for Edom. So it's just talking about modern day America and anywhere where Esau's society is the capital of his society is at. You could put Rome in there, where the Vatican is. You could put London in there, or anywhere where the so-called white man's power structure is at. This is verse 7. "And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses," which means payback, "for the controversy of Zion," which was slavery, how they enslaved us, and just the way they did it, relentless atrocities they committed to this day, and they hold themselves not guilty. It says, "in the streams," in Zion is talking about it means monument. The Zion means monument. The monument is Israel. Israelites are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, "And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch," as you see here. Pitch is sulfur, the ash left over from fire. "And the dust thereof into brimstone," which is also ash left over from fire. "And the land thereof shall be burned, become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched day nor night." It says, "The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever." Alright? And it goes on to tell you how the cormorant and the bittern and all the owls and all the desert dwelling creatures shall dwell there in America, because it is going to be made a desert. Okay? And this is the top of America. America is the top of Esau's power structure. All right, it's the military power backing all of this, backing all of the whole his whole structure. America fights all his wars, and every other country jumps in after America's lead. Okay, so this is Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Brothers know about this. This is prophecy in Esau's movie. This came out in came out in 91, alright? Almost 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. That's the expression that's gonna be on a lot of their faces. Now moving on to the next movie. Let's get the movie The Crazies. Brothers know about this. Check this scene out. Goes that mushroom cloud. Heavens roll together as a scroll. Now this is that's The Crazies. Came out in 2010. This is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. Zion is Israel. Alright, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. That alarm is about to come in destruction, and it's gonna read on. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, it is nigh at hand. Yes, the day of the Lord is a fearful day. That's what we're trying to tell our people. If they their eyes can see it and their ears can hear it and they can perceive it. It says a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. What do you see right there? A big cloud with thick darkness, man. Okay? Because of that ash, because of that fire. Alright? And the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, and behind them as a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. Talking about the ICBM missiles. And the horsemen, and as horsemen, so they shall run. Alright, so that's basically, that's thermonuclear warfare in the Bible. Now, moving on. That was The Crazies, came out in 2010. Next, I'll show you about the Mark of the Beast, the RFID chip, and Bourne Legacy 2012.
Approach off asking 30 degrees off our last pass. Good for me. There you are. There's the signal. Signal is hot, Solo. Signal is up and live. Here we go. Where's that been? It's better now. It's mine.
Welcome. Yeah, that's the RFID chip. So I hope IUIC is watching this along with Gehenna. Now it's in his body. It don't matter where you put it. As long as it's in you, you got that mark. The mark goes back to the Greek word karagma, meaning cut, incision. 666, that last 6 is stigma. It's chi-size stigma. That stigma actually means stick, as to stick down like a stake, alright, in the ground. When you actually take this mark, you're taking a stake or the mark of the beast. The beast is NATO, the Esau America, Esau's power structure, okay, in the form of his New World Order, NATO. Alright, so let's read Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, the beast NATO and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead, or in his right hand, or in his hand, Salakia, his hand, The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. That's that fire. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's because Yahweh is going to be back during that time before the fire take place, destroying this place. He's going to take part in that destruction, coming back with his host of angels, what you call UFOs, which are also in other movies of Hollywood. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay. Now, last but not least, let's bring out one more movie. Forgot enough time. Okay, so that was the mark. That was nuclear destruction. Let's see if we can grab something that depicts martial law. The Handmaid's Tale. Now I'm going to read on over it. This is Revelations 3, 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Yeah, because a lot of hell and tribulation is coming in the form of martial law, weapons used against our people, and a concentration camps or whatnot, like you see right here in the Handmaid's Tale. And it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, which is the so-called white man, the deceiver, shall cast some of you into prison, like you see here, concentration camps. They show you that in the movie The Siege as well. Now ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. 10 meaning completion. That's a certain amount of number that the Lord livestock. All right, 10 days, a certain amount of days that the Lord has already mapped out for us. It says, be thou faithful unto death, meaning not ever taking the mark, and I will give thee a crown of life, which is the kingdom of heaven. All right, look at this, man. This is pure evidence. Look how they got him like cattle. Okay, now I'm gonna show you this next scene. It shows Jake, mostly Jake. You know why? Because they're gonna take Jake right out the hood, right out the ghetto, and they're gonna round you up just like cattle too. They're not gonna put you with everybody else. Check the next scene. Watch what happens. It's in Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept my word, the word of my patience, talking about the 144,000, the elect, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is the time of Jacob's trouble. Now watch all the Jakes running out. Every person you see there's a Jake, and they got the army watching over them, and the people in the back ain't with them. You see that? That's the coming for you blacks, Latinos, and natives who think y'all part of the society. Anyways, back to the scripture. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, the time of Jacob's trouble, which shall come upon all the world, and try them that dwell upon the earth. You see? And with that, say shalom.